Something, cricket match fixing, these guys suck, yada yada. I'm sorry, I checked out about 3 weeks ago. It's Jono and Ben at 10.
Hello, welcome along to Jono and Ben at 10. Now, the holidays are approaching, of course, and everyone's just starting checking out at work, aren't they?
Just like Hamilton, eh?
Didn't even make sense.
Sorry, bro, I've checked out of work for the year, mate. I'm not the only one, though. Winston Peters has fallen asleep at the political steering wheel.
A request for support was received from the Chief of Defence Force in August of 2000.
He was dreaming of sheep jumping over a fence. A big fence that keeps immigrants out.
Well, here at TV3, we're just relaxed. We're over the year. We can't even bother turning our cameras on anymore.
And another favourite there live is 3 News entertainment reporter Kate Roger. Kate. We seem to be having trouble finding Kate there.
And breakfast managed to outdo itself with Tony Street's captivating tale about shopping. Even Rawdon was bored shitless.
So I went in, that was cool. I was lined up and there was a guy in front of me and he was buying an ice cream and something else, I think. And the next thing is he's halfway through eating the ice cream.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. Because a vision softly...
It's nice to see he enjoys the show as much as the rest of the country.
Oh, my God. Now, a man who did used to get bored on breakfast is Paul Henry. And Paul this week was doing publicity for his brand new book.
Yeah, but we've checked out of the year. We couldn't be bothered going, so we sent Guy Williams.
You told me you sent me because of my high levels of journalistic integrity.
Journalistic integrity isn't even a thing, Guy.
If it was, you definitely don't have it. Let's check it out.
Being one of New Zealand's most esteemed journalistic people, I went along to interview Paul Henry about his new book. And I brought along Little Guy because thinking up questions is hard.
I ask if it's colouring in book.
Is it a colouring in book or is it more... So I've got a copy of the book here, obviously.
It's a copy of my last book.
You've got more than one book?
I've got twice as many books as that.
Guy, tell him a story about a princess.
So I'm going to tell you a story about a princess now.
She had a racist job.
She had a racist job.
And she loved it.
And she loved it.
I need a glass of water.
I need a glass of water, to be honest. I feel like I need a...
No, not you. I'm talking to the guy with the headphones.
Not you. I was talking in the headphones, actually.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Guys, celebrate and have a party.
Just going to have a bit of a party now. I do this sometimes during my interviews, of course.
Beg him to get up.
Come up and have a bit of a party, Paul. Len Brown did it, so you can do it as well.
Oh, that's a reason not to do it, isn't it?
Guy, ask him why don't you like ladies with moustaches?
Why do you not like ladies with moustaches?
No, that's not true. It is surprising to see a lady with a moustache.
Yeah.
And when I'm surprised, I will quite often go, oh.
Guy, kiss him on the head.
That's a very good answer. Thank you very much. Sorry about that, I do that in every interview.
Guy, this is the most important question of all. Why do you smell?
The most important question. Why do you smell?
What do I smell of?
Pie.
Pie, mainly.
Pie?
Yeah.
Start licking him.
The people at Yves Saint Laurent will be very disturbed to hear that.
Sorry about that. Guy Williams, most awkward shit of all time. Old Paul Henry, eh? The Grinch who stole Nightline.
Time for this week's Jono versus Ben.
Scissors v Rock. Rock wins. Jono v Ben. Who wins?
Now, let me tell you what's happening.
What's that?
It's Christmas time. Blockbuster episode of Shortland Street is nearly upon us, and they're guaranteeing not 1, not 2, but 3 characters will die.
3 will die, but the rest of the characters will die inside next year, so don't worry about that.
It's not easy to kill off 3 characters on Shortland Street because every time you try and kill them off, that bloody hospital brings them back to life again.
Now, we've chosen our top 3 characters that we would like to die. First of all, exploring Chris Warner.
Rachel, quick, come outside. The hedgehogs, they're ruling the garden.
Then there's, of course, Spirit Fingers Chris Warner.
She has a point. All hot air and no action. We're going to need more coffee.
Up twinkles.
And finally, Porky Pig Chris Warner.
There's still damage.
It's not severe. I'm perfectly fine.
I thought he was going to say, I'm fucked.
This week we're doing our own end-of-year blockbusters, aren't we?
Yeah, and I've been watching a lot of chick flicks lately, Ben, and I think we've designed a movie suitable for the ladies.
Okay.
She was a single woman in a movie.
Let's face it, Becky, I'm never going to get that promotion at work and finish my book, let alone find a date for New Year's Eve.
Maybe you should just focus on one thing at a time and not be so hard on yourself.
What are you doing? Your character doesn't have any lines.
But she was about to learn that finding love actually isn't that easy.
Oh my God!
But writing a romantic comedy...
God, I'm so sorry, I'm so clumsy.
...actually is.
It's all right, being clumsy's endearing in romantic comedies.
I'm a woman.
I'm a seemingly arrogant jerk who, underneath it all, has a heart of gold. And I'm engaged to a really beautiful woman.
Right,
Yeah.
that's... Whoa! I'm gonna stop him from marrying that bitch!
She is a kindergarten teacher who volunteers at a rest home. How is she a bitch?
Shut up, Becky! Now feed me some more ice cream!
But sometimes you have to choose love, even if it means holding up signs.
Stop It's never gonna work. I'm a single father who's afraid of commitment, who also just happens to be a vampire. Oh, and I've been dirty dancing with a time-travelling letterbox.
From the people who brought you P.S. I Love Notebooks comes a film with laughing in slow motion, running in a wedding dress, and dancing in pajamas. This Valentine's Christmas, join Jono Pryor and Rose Matafeo as she falls for the man of her dreams. In Woman, the movie.
I'm okay.
Coming soon.
Thanks for doing all the work on that, Rose.
No problem, Jono.
Hey, you meant to give the wedding dress back, mate.
Actually, joke's on you because I got this dress off a dead woman, so... Run away, run!
Okay, it's time for this week's Next Actor. This week, our next actor is Jared Turner.
Yeah, you know Jared from the Almighty Johnsons and the Energy Spot commercials.
But today he's going to be Stephen from Fish City.
Because we built Fish City on rods and wheels. Yeah, okay. Well, there's a lady looking at life jackets there, Jared. Go up to her with the air horn we gave you and give her a reason to fear for her life. Hey, Jared, those binoculars that we've given you. Yep. Just get a customer to demo those, mate.
These are probably the best binoculars I've ever used. Have a look at these, mate. Bloody awesome. Yeah, get right in there. Just... Oh, you...
The old black paint on the binos trick.
See if we can get it one more time, Jared. You know you want to.
Okay, Jared, we'll put you in a lovely fish costume. We'd like looking good, highlight of your career, I'm sure.
Thank you.
We'd like you to run up on a customer quickly and catch them for a change.
Well, now take down.
She's like, when did Fish City turn into Dick City?
Are we pushing it for 3?
No, we're not.
I think so.
No, we're not. Because we're hidden away in a safe little office.
Okay, Jared, this is your Everest, the old campaigner. See if you can get him up on the boat for the classic Titanic scene.
Feel the balance of this boat. It's pretty bloody good. So if you're trying to balance yourself out the front
Oh yeah,
like
this is good.
Arms up and just yeah. Like in the Titanic, yeah. Just like Kate. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Oh, you're good at tight grip.
Here's a tip. If the here's a tip guy hits you up in Fish City, chances are you've been stitched up by a couple of morons.
Enthusiastic audience.
Joke fixing, mate. You got to get on board.
Up on the show, our man Charles talks to UK pop sensation Natalia Kills.
Yes, and Guy Williams shows us what's going on in the boardroom of New Zealand's Got Talent.
We'll see you after the break. He wasn't sure about the moon landing.
Do you think that man walked on the moon?
Oh, look, I have no idea, mate. That's what we're told. I don't believe it or not believe it.
which gave John Key the chance to bust out some classic zingers.
No, I haven't been to the moon, although I know that Labor's economic policies are developed up there.
I don't get it either.
I had dinner with Buzz Aldrin one night as Prime Minister, and Buzz looked pretty convinced he'd been to the moon, and he'd know.
Saying that you had dinner with Buzz Aldrin doesn't prove that he went to the moon. It just proves that you met Buzz Aldrin one time. Stop bragging about it, you dick.
Listen, Colin, you should have taken a leaf out of Hone Harawira's book, because if you did, you wouldn't be in all this trouble.
Can I just ask you about moon landings? Do you believe they actually happened?
That's how you answer that question. Anyway, another show that's wrapping up this year is New Zealand's Got Talent with the grand final last Sunday.
Out of control, sorry. Praise Allah! Praise Jesus! Praise other religious causes.
Calm down, guy, calm down. Because the grand final on Sunday wasn't actually the grand final. There's one more grand final.
It's like they've stopped caring for the year as well.
I don't care if I get hated tonight for this decision, but as far as I'm concerned, you're both going through to the grand final because I can't send either one of you guys home.
Can we do that?
I don't care.
What do you mean, can we do it? You can do whatever you want. No one cares about this crappy show. Make yourselves the winners for all we care. I often wonder what's going on at New Zealand's Got Talent HQ. That's the cocaine done. Okay. New Zealand's Got Talent. No, it doesn't. It's funny because it's true. This series, I reckon we get a whole bunch of young, hot contestants. Nah, I'm just kidding, yeah. We'll stick to old people and children. Can we axe all the magicians and juggling crap? Anyone else got anything bad to say about juggling? All right. We've got to figure out how many finals and semi-finals we're going to have. Shouldn't we just have 2 semi-finals and 1 grand final like everyone else in the world? Get out. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. How about we have like 6 semi-finals and 2 fucking grand finals? What? I'm high ass, bro. That's brilliant. Now, who's in charge of hiring the judges? That's Eric. Great job as always, Eric.
And it wasn't just Got Talent doing what they wanted to. Simon Dello from One News was so lazy he just started throwing in movie quotes to the bulletin.
That is One News for Monday.
From all the team, stay classy, New Zealand. Good night.
Good night.
And then Campbell Live spent 5 tedious minutes telling us all the things you could do in Wellington instead of watching the Hobbit film.
Dan and Billy, why don't you go and do a story about what you could do in the equivalent amount of time, 170 minutes, on a sunny day in Wellington? So we're buggered if we know what this is about.
For starters, we can go sightseeing, bro. We could spend more time with the family. Bro, there's also the slide.
And here's a list of things you can do instead of wasting your time on that Campbell Live story. Make some toasts, run a bath, put the toaster in the bath, get in the bath. Problem solved.
Now, UK pop sensation Natalia Kills was in town on just another Saturday night. See what I did there?
No? Oh, is that the title of one?
Yeah, it is. Thanks.
quite
I
good.
explained it to Jono. We're on our way. So we sent our man-childs along to interview her because, hey, we've checked out for the year.
And plus she's really pretty and we get nervous around pretty people. I get all red and sweaty.
Oh, yeah, real sweaty.
The Man-Childs. Big questions, small wages. They're Jono and Ben at 10 years old.
I'm Little Ben.
And I'm Little Jono.
And today we are talking to Natalia Kills.
If you had to kill someone, who would it be?
The people who invented Crocs.
Yes.
Yeah, they would die first.
And anybody who wore them?
Special place in hell for all of those people. Would you help me?
You've just released a new album. Where can we illegally download it from?
Hell.
Why won't Big Jono and Ben let us watch your music videos?
Do you want to guess?
Cause it's just another Saturday night.
I'm not sure I want to carry on with that.
You seem to spend most of your time in undies. Do you save a lot of money on pants?
I do. I see what happens in your music videos now. You opened for Katy Perry. How did it feel going from unknown singer to unknown singer opening for Katy Perry? Just like this show.
Don't you have any good questions?
If I was older, would you go out with me?
How much older?
Oh, well, I'm older now.
You're about 6 seconds older from when you asked me the question. What's the next question?
You toured the world with the Black Eyed Peas and Bruno Mars. Now you're here in New Zealand. Where did it go all so wrong?
That's the best question ever.
Little known fact.
Yeah?
Did you know that Natalia Kills' parents are actually named Speed and Ewan McDonald allegedly?
Are you on?
Joke fixing, bro.
Yeah.
It's the future. You're onto a good thing there, guy.
Coming up after the break, I make a movie just for men.
And there's a storm in a polystyrene cup at my house. We'll see you soon.
Should nobody say, no. Should nobody say,
Thanks for tagging me into the photo. I look great.
Oh, you've got a cold. Like...
No, I'm not going to stalk any of my old girlfriends. That would be weird.
Why, yes, I would like to play Farm Bill. Thanks for asking, cousin I never talked to.
I love seeing photos of your babies on Facebook. Show me more, guys.
Friend request from Mum. Accept.
Yeah, friend request from Guy Williams. Accept. Jono and Ben at 10 on a week that Lorde dominated in Australia's ARIA Awards.
Yeah, while she was over there dominating on stage, her brother was backstage dominating at the Taylor Swift concert.
Oh, check that out. Yes, it was only one photo, right? But during that one photo, they dated, broke up, and then Taylor wrote a whole whiny album about how it was all his fault.
Now, Ben, it's no secret, you know, we've been working hard behind the scenes to get Lorde on this show. And it gives me great pleasure to announce that after some intense negotiation...
Big negotiations.
He wore a suit to the negotiation meeting. We have managed to get Lorde!
Yes!
Lorde's younger brother!
Angelo, big question we all want to know, everyone wants to know is, will she come on our show?
Definitely not.
Lorde's younger brother, ladies and gentlemen!
So desperate for celebrity cameos on the show that we've resorted to getting siblings of celebrities.
Oh, sorry, Jeremy Corbett's brother. He's on to our sibling scam, sorry, mate.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're gonna have to...
Oh, OK. All right. That's the way it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right. Well, you can't come to my birthday.
Nigel Corbett, ladies and gentlemen. He flew all the way from Palmerston off for that.
Just for that. Time for part 2 of Jono vs Ben, and this week we're making summer blockbusters. And I decided, well, it's time for the men to have a movie just for them.
Oh, Ben, it's just what the men need. A movie made for men.
It's about time they're making movies for men, guys.
We probably won't be saying it after you see this. Have a look. Garcia, you'll be late for school.
An ordinary man. No ordinary day.
Hello?
To die. Dead. Finally, a movie made just for men.
Hello? Ben, it's the president. I need you.
Sorry, Mr. President. I gave up being a secret agent jet pilot years ago.
God damn it, Ben. If you don't go back in time and into the dreams of the computer program, we're gonna lose this World War II.
Just my luck.
Also, I've partnered you with this lovable idiot.
Go, Ben!
You've got 24 hours to get him off a murder charge for a crime he did not commit. And one last thing, Ben. Get him laid before his wedding tomorrow.
Where the sexy ladies at? Oh, my God!
Man, the movie. Starring spinning cameras. Bad guys who can't shoot straight. Good guys who can. More spinning cameras. Snappy one-liners.
Say hello to my little friend. His name's Ethan. Say hello, Ethan.
Stirring halftime speeches.
It's the bottom of the ninth, and we're 4 wickets down and 2 less behind. Now get out there and shoot the game-winning punch.
And sexy butts. The movie.
Oh, my God, he's...
Coming soon.
Hey, speaking of men, Jono,
Mean segue, bro.
Thank you. Stephen McIver, he's a man. And he's going back and doing Fight for Life after this.
It's the right hand again. Now they just locked up for the second.
You know what they say, Ben? I get knocked down, I get back up again. And drive to the conditions when they change, reduce your speed. There's lots of things they say.
Toot, toot, chugga, chugga, big red cars, another one people say.
Man, I feel like a woman.
Just quoting song titles.
Some bad ones as well. Anyway, Stephen McIver put the call out this week for an opponent from the media.
I came in like a wrecking ball.
Guy Bill Williams, sup? Or should that be Gay Bill Williams? I'm Stephen McIver and I'm calling you out. Some say you're stupid.
I'm sure Stephen McIver told me to meet him here. Oh well. Classic run-over gag. No one saw that coming.
Especially McIver.
Anyway, thank you so much for watching the show. That's us for another week. It's time for one of us to be punished. And this week, Ben drew some inspiration from the Rugby League World Cup.
That's right. This week it does suck to be Jono. Thanks so much for watching. See you next Friday. Okay, here we are at Jono's house, and here are his keys I prepared earlier. Now, in the Rugby League, the Kiwis didn't win the World Cup, but fortunately for Jono, he's going to win thousands of cups. All right, take those back. I got work to do. Wow. You really think about how long this was going to take? It's a storm in a polystyrene cup. And some water. Okay, he's coming home now. Rinse.
Ben! Oh my God!
His cup runneth over.
Tardis. What a pain in the ass.
Hey, mate. Welcome home. I've been waiting for like 2 hours in your bedroom.
Really, bro? Really?
Yeah, really.
That was a pain in the ass enough?
Well, I just thought, you know, you had the posters in the car, then you had the house.
Out. Not on the floor, on the floor, on the water, on the carpet.
How else
you
would I
kidding
get out
me?
of here, mate?
You're making glue on my carpet.